I'm on my way to pick up some seats. I have some Integra LS seats that I found on Craigslist out here. I'm gonna go check them. I know I'm not gonna check them out. I'm gonna get rid of these seats. These seats are done. For now, these will work. They'll be what I need. They'll work fine. But as I'm going, you know, through the motions, I went to Walmart, picked up some oil, you know, filter and stuff. But I'm finding more and more. Look at this radio. I was having issues with connectivity where I would get like, mostly like, it would just turn off and turn back on. I'm like, there's gotta be a power issue. And I just literally slid that out. So maybe someone like broke into it before or something, but this shit is junk. Then the door on the right side sticks. If you close it, you have to make sure the knob's pushed in, or not the knob, but the handle. If you don't, you're gonna have a bad time. We just did a U-turn and the shit just fucking flew wide open. So I'm uncovering more gremlins with this car as I get along, and I'm just like, well, it's the 92 and it's a Civic. It's been in a lot of ricey hands, so hopefully I'll be able, not hopefully, I will return this Civic to what it should. This thing seems somewhat accurate, but I'm not really sure. And spent 20 bucks to fill up the tank. 8 gallons is what it took. I mean, it seemed like it was pretty far empty. We'll see the mileage I get. I've been kind of romping around on it, so at any rate, we'll see. We got the Integra LS seats in there. I just picked them up not too long ago, got to work, and the only thing wrong with them, or not wrong with them, is the bolt in the back of the driver's seat. I don't know that I can show it. I can try. No, ain't gonna happen, but I tried. Essentially, it's stripped out, not from me, from the previous owner. When I was pulling out the old seat, yeah, basically just kind of, later, dude. Sorry, bud, you've lived your best life for sure. So here's my tailgate. That's pretty dope. That's the objective. And you just kind of like Scorpion, Mortal Kombat this shit. Like, get over here. There you go. Done deal. Guys, got some good news here. Not really, not at all. My part that was supposed to come in, that was supposed to be in this video, it's not gonna make it. But in the meantime, we got something else here that came in that I can work on instead, and then I'll add that to the video. So in doing so, I had to stop at the local paint store. It's called Space Age. Pretty dope little spot. Got some various grit there. I got some adhesion promoter to make sure that everything sticks to the plastic, because it is ABS, the part that I'll be painting. NH538-4 Frost White mixed into this aerosol can. Pretty cool that they can do that. And then just some gray primer, nothing fancy. Oh, my brother got me a sick knife, so we're gonna use this, put this to action. This is the throwback. Check this out. I don't know how this looks, but holy cow, I don't even know if I can catch that action, dude. That's what I'm saying. So we got the karambit on the case here, and this is gonna be literally the worst unboxing video ever, so everyone runs faster with a knife. God, this thing is horrendous. He bought it at the mall today from some knife vendor, I think. Let's get a good look at that. I don't know how they do it in the game, but no, ain't gonna happen, boys. All right, so let's see what's in the box. Let's get it over with. Let's see what's in here. What's going on? We already had it on the car. Oh, this is a different one, or not a different one. Maybe it's the same one. I'm not really sure. The duck bill. So the duck bill that was in the car, on the car, had snapped. Got it all unboxed. It's pretty, just a spoon's duck bill style. So this is the problem. This area right here broke on the other one. And, so yeah, it's a good thing that I got everything I did, because I can clean that up. Yeah, 50 bucks. Ain't bad. It'll work. tonight I'm gonna actually do the adhesion promoter and the primer. I don't know how much I'm gonna show. I'll try to get through it. Honestly, I don't know what I'm gonna do. This is interesting right here, I guess, to put it kindly. Mom was supposed to come through on the yard sale and she hasn't done so. So now I'm thinking like how I'm gonna paint this and prep this and everything in this space here. All right, just gonna stuff it up. Hopefully. Part is all scuffed up in the areas that need to be. I'll probably just hit it heavy with the primer so that this doesn't show through. It's really gougy. So don't really expect more for a $50 part, you know. The old isopropyl. Just got to hit it like side per side. Some kind of ingenuity here. It's like it rains 5 days out of the year in Arizona, and it's raining right now, oddly enough. So, oh well. It's the only way we can do it. So I'm gonna hit it with the adhesion promoter real quick. It says to let it dry 10 minutes, and then you can apply your primer. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. You don't need a lot of this, but so I've been told. But I want to make sure everything's coated, so I don't want any paint coming off. Cool. So let's pull her inside before she gets rained on. Let her dry for 10 minutes. Bust out the primer. Tweaks out here in the middle of the night, literally. Because I can sand all this down, I don't care how it's going on, as long as it sticks. Alright, that's enough. Alright, primered, set, done. Wet sand it tomorrow, paint it in the daylight. None of this action. Alright, we're back from our adventures, midnight adventures. Well, they seem to turn out pretty well. Still weird rain, but yeah. I probably should have put more promoter on. It feels like it stuck more in certain areas than it did in certain others, but or maybe it's just placebo and who knows. But the top side seems to be coated enough, so I can kind of see some right through there. So oh shoot. Well, hopefully enough of the white paint will cover that, and I'll just pretty much wet sand this lightly. Because I covered this side of it, and then there is this side here. You can kind of see that imperfection. More importantly, detailed up close of the Sig Karambit the brother bought me from the knife vendor in the mall. This thing right here spins. Ow, spins, okay? Everyone runs faster with the knife, so I got that on deck today. Alright, so let's get to it. Bad news. Nah, I'm just gonna send it. I don't care. I'm painting this today. I can just see stuff, imperfections. I didn't get enough primer on there, and it's rough after I've, well, who cares? Very lightly. Maybe we didn't put enough promoter on there or something, because the primer didn't really stick that much, and I coated it pretty heavily. Maybe I should have done another coat, but I can always do it again. So clean off the part with some water, hit it with some cheesecloth and isopropyl. So I've dried the part off, cleaned the part off. Now I just need to hit it with the isopropyl, and I'm gonna shoot it this way now, or maybe I'll probably orient it once I clean it off and move it into the garage, because got a little bit of a sprinkle today. Not anything too crazy or anything. It's just enough to, like, when I paint it with the white, I don't want the white to get ruined. It's go time. And repeat. Constraints I had: weather, garage space, time, temperature. Didn't turn out too bad for a rattle can job. I mean, I can see, like, if you look at it across the side here, you can see, like, whatever. Who cares? It's done. I cleared it last night so that I could put it on today and get it in the video on the car. So all I'm gonna do now is just chase these threads, get the paint out of there, because I didn't paint it because I'm yeah, camera wouldn't work, malfunctions. Anyways, for the sake of time, I just rinsed it and dried it after I washed it. I just had to wash it. Left some fingerprints behind, but here's what it looks like finished up. Kind of matches. I mean, what do you expect? The car is faded, it's old. Turned out not bad. Looks pretty good. I don't know if I like the white more than the black, you know, Bill, but shoot, not too bad. Way better than none, that's for sure. So for 50 bucks and some paint and stuff, it's not too bad. I think that next time I try to paint some parts, I'm gonna grab a Harbor Freight gun and some actual materials and use the compressor and do a less shoddy job on my paint setup, because the aerosol cans, they're like $10 for just the can before we put material in them, and it's just like every time I spend that, I could have just bought a cheap Harbor Freight gun just to shoot some stuff and paint. I mean, it's nothing, I'm not doing anything fancy or custom, so I'm just painting. So there you go. But anyways, check back for more. I've been kind of veering away from the GC for a bit. I just picked up this daily, so I'm cleaning up the exterior, interior, and then I'm actually gonna order the cams for the 207 heads, and we'll get some more GC content going within the next few weeks, depending on how long or back ordered Brian Cower is on those cams. So I bid you farewell. Like, subscribe, check out more, check back for more. Leave comments, suggestive feedback, whatever you want. Give it to me.